in Malawi, but also all over Africa, LGBT communities are violated in terms of their human rights. And one of the greatest challenge is violence, where people are subjected to different sorts of violations, some beaten up, some losing property, some even losing jobs because of sexual orientation. Even at school, students cannot go to school because of bullying. So we have a lot of issues that are affecting our communities, but people cannot go to report those cases as victims to police because they're afraid that instead of looking at the assault as a case, they end up looking at the sexual orientation of that individual. So we are working with the police to make sure that they are able to assist victims of violence regardless of sexual orientation. And also we have seen that change, because all along the police could be the ones who are in the forefront to arrest individuals on the basis of sexual orientation, but now we are working with the Malawi Police Service to make sure that our communities are able to access services in terms of accessing justice, because as a citizen you need also to access those services like anyone else. What I've been doing also to make sure that we're getting feedback from the community being served is that we have monthly what we call feedback sessions with the police, where we bring our community in the same space with the police to discuss around what is working and what is not working, and whether our communities are able to access friendly service. And also we do that with the health service providers. Every month we have monthly meetings where we bring our communities and the health service providers in the same space. They have a conversation in terms of how do they look at the services that their health service providers or the police are offering, and where are they falling short in terms of the services, and where should they improve. So these are the conversations that we are having with the community. But also I think what we have noted is that I think we have now a supporting environment, because we want to create a trusted system, because all along these facilities have been discriminatory. So it will take also time for the communities to trust. So we want to create that trust amongst the service providers, but as well among the service users, so that they're able to go there whenever they are victimized, whenever they have issues to report. And that's what we are trying to do. Let me also thank COC, because they have helped us through in terms of having a clear advocacy plan in terms of reaching out to different stakeholders. We are not only working with the police, working with the health service provider, but also we're working with religious and traditional leaders. We know that in Africa, when we talk about LGBT issues, it's about culture and religion. But also we have also tried to work with these leaders so that they're able to understand what our communities are going through. So it's so see, because they have helped us to come up with a very clear advocacy strategy with a very clear messaging to go to each party that would want to engage. So without COC, I think maybe we couldn't also make these inroads that we are talking here.